from Oracle Park in San Francisco. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Landon Root. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Yastrzemski makes the grab, one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Wyatt Langford.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers, and you know he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
Now the number 2 hitter, Wyatt Langford. Rube, a 6'2" righty. He throws a curveball, a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. 1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off. One now. And a foul ball. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That's in for a strike. Up the middle. Adames, the throw to first. And Peterson retired. And that's the 3rd out. It's the Rangers nothing. Giants coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Bottom of the 1st, Mike Yastrzemski up here. Check swing, no appeal, and that is ball 1. And another ball. Next offering is down low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Willy Adames stands in. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That's a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the
That
plate.
is third,
2 strikes,
center
sort of
fielder,
pitcher hoping
Jung
for a bit of a
Woo
mistake,
Lee.
and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
Runner takes off. Little chopper rolls foul. Man at first, 1 away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the pitch. That misses, and the count is even 2-2. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. An inning in the books tonight. We're scoreless here on the show. Back here in San Francisco.
Rangers,
Second inning
right
set to go.
fielder,
Leading
Adolis
off,
Garcia.
Adolis Garcia. Roop back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Marcus Semien now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. And that one is inside ball 1. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a curve misses outside. Ground ball right side. Sends it to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Next offering misses down and away. Out to center. Lee should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7th, catcher Jonah
2
Heim.
outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jonah Heim. First pitch, and it just misses. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Falling behind 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. Set down on strikes. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Matt Chapman. When you talk about a elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Got him. Chapman is gone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here is Lamont Wade Jr. DeGrom checks the runner. Ramos back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league. Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Across is the runner from first. It's 1-1.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. dismissed.
1 strike.
1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one just misses. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Sam Huff. Up and in, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Wade at second with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Peterson makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's a big power threat. Jake Burger. That clips the corner.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Leody Taveras. That's too low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Tied up here in the early going. Late swing, foul to the left.
That's ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Josh Smith. A little bit high, and that's ball 1.
Inside ball.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And that one hit to first. And it stays fair. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Next is the designated hitter, Wyatt Langford. Slice to right, down the line, and it's foul. Strike two.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, one out. Way
One ball,
outside, and the
strikes.
count is 1-2. Ground ball left side, could be two. Chapman to second, and that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
As we go
Leading off
to the last
for the
of the
Giants,
third. Here's the left fielder, Luis Matos.
Luis Matos.
Fouled off left side. Fastball is outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Peterson coming on, makes the catch. One up, one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him
Now
out in
batting,
front on that
right
pitch
fielder,
away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Mike
So the batting order
Yastrzemski.
turns over. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. He reached on a walk his first time. And that is out of play. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there.
One ball, two strikes, the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider
Up
right
next
there.
for
You
the
look at the
Giants,
sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't
shortstop,
thrown it yet, so
Willie
this makes it really
Adames.
tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Swings through that one.
0-1.
That's off the
that's
inside
inside.
corner. 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one
Ball that's
outside,
outside.
and it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. That misses, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 down, nobody on. The right-hander
That
gives
pitch is
up the
up.
2-out
Ball 4.
walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lee batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. On the ground. Oh, great stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Ramos takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike. Adames on third. Lee at second. Chapman at first. 2 out of the inning. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 3-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So here's Wade now. Doubled his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fought off foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one off the mark. Now 2-2. First and second, 2 down. That one inside, and the count's full. Tyler Fitzgerald on deck for San Francisco. Center field. Taveras settles under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the Rangers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. Nope, he held back. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. He's already homered here in this one. Outside. Ball one.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And it is 2-1.
That's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Runner at first with no outs here. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Grounded out his first time. Runner on the go. Foul ball there. And a foul ball. The Giants up by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just off the outside edge. Going to count 1-2. That's down and in. And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Oh, right to the backstop. Peterson into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and Semien is out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Young.
Here's Josh Young. First pitch misses. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Jordan Hicks getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rodriguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Out to short, Adames. Slings it across. That ends the frame. One left for Texas, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
4.
for the
And digging in
Giants,
for San Francisco,
second baseman,
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler
Fitzgerald goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And that's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
But that kind of velocity and elevated fastball,
Now
even
batting,
if it's still
catcher,
in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Sam Huff, the next to hit. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Nice grab. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the
This is
Giants.
important. If he can go 1, 2,
Left
3 here,
fielder,
will be a very positive sign for
Luis
him
Matos.
and for his team.
2 down, bases empty. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Base knock, center field.
Everything was on
next
time
for
and
the
fluid
Giants.
in that swing. Got a
Right
pitch you could get the
fielder,
barrel on and lined it into center for the
Mike
knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Hobie Milner up and loosening in the pen. Martin, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Two outs. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So the Giants leave 1. And the score stays 3-1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Giants.
and there's a new arm on the mound to
Number
start the
12.
5th. Jordan Hicks.
Jordan.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's the catcher,
Leading off
Jonah
for the
Heim.
Rangers,
Caught
catcher,
looking his first
Jonah
time up.
Heim.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now it's Jake Burger to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And that one is inside. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That's ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And he walked him.
Ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, center fielder.
Man at first with
Leody
one gone.
Taveras.
Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Berger leads off first with one away. Here goes the runner. That one ripped, but foul. That's to third. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw. To second for one, and it's over his head. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
So the lineup flips over. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Yeah, that's fouled off. And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now here is Wyatt Langford, 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to the right side. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 2 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Rangers 1.
Now pitching for
Back
Texas.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking
Number
over on the
55.
mound, Chris Martin.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off.
So digging in, Willie Adames. He is struck out and he is walked. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Garcia going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Really nice job to
Now
get your
batting,
first out of the ball game.
Center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee, 1 for 2. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up Ichiro Suzuki. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. He's in there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One down, runner at third. And here is Matt Chapman. And that's in there for strike 1. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Bouncer to Young. That's the third out. One left for San Francisco, but they still lead it 3-1. All set for the top of the 6th. And now it's going to be Jock Peterson. Hicks back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, these Rangers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Just off the inside corner, and a count 1-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Liner caught in second.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered in this game. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here is Marcus Semien. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss as he was out front. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Lee makes the play. 2 away down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Young, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Rangers do get one back on the long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Francisco, we go bottom 6, and now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Wade Jr.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Giants, simply
Ball 1, no
put,
strike.
are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Roll not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Man at first, nobody out. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball 1.
Wade aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses. 2-1. Out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Now the catcher up to hit, Sam Huff. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Taveras makes the play, and there's 2 away. So up next, Luis Matos.
Left fielder, Luis Matos.
And misses inside. Foul ball.
Ball 2. 2-1.
In the air, left side. Peterson sizing this one up. And that is that.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Giants.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
76.
Spencer Bivens.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading
Jonah
off for the
Heim
Rangers.
stepping in for the
Catcher,
Rangers.
Jonah Heim.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's the ball.
That misses. And a count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down.
Now batting the first baseman, Jake Berger.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Miller, a left-hander, also throwing. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes
Up next
away
for
with
the
nothing.
Rangers, center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Now, Leody Taveras. Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Berger over at first with one away. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
So 2 down now, and here is Josh Smith. 1 for 3. Fouled off to the right. Swing and a foul out of play.
Nope. Outside.
Stays alive. Two outs. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Rangers lead 1, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Obi
Now
Milner.
pitching for Texas.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed
Number
reliever from the
41.
pen with the lefty hitter coming up.
Obi Milner.
I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So back to the top of
Leading
the
off
order.
for the
Now it's the
Giants.
right fielder, Mike
Right
Yastrzemski.
fielder,
A walk and a pair of
Mike
strikeouts.
Yastrzemski.
And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. Ball 1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Caleb Bosley preparing to come on if needed. Latz getting cranked up as well. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. 1 and 2.
Gonna really
One
need
ball,
to hang in
2
there
strikes.
with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering down in the dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. And Willie fouls one back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That
Whoa,
misses the
that's
zone, and the count is 1 and 1. There's the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That misses,
ball 2.
and that's ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Just missing there. And now it's filled up 3 and 2. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full
Now
count,
batting
but I guess he saw
center
it really
fielder,
well. It's a
Jung-Hoo
really nice plate appearance.
Lee.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And there's the strike. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Snap throw to first.
No,
oh, he
safe.
can't hang on to the throw. Oh, 1 now. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chappie steps to
Up
the dish
next
to
for the
take his
Giants.
cuts.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And
Ball.
takes low
Down.
for ball 1. Ground ball left
Foul
side and foul ball. base hit out into center field. And now two aboard. And now it's the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. There's the strike.
0-1.
And there's the ball. Adames, the lead runner at second. Chapman on at first with two down. Inside and it hit him.
That ball got him right there.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Boy, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Just missed.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Ground ball up the middle. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Giants leave them loaded, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Giants.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the eighth.
68.
Eric Miller. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Now here's the Rangers DH, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off down to right side. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Nope. That's inside.
There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Upstairs, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a really good take.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Marcus Semien in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And a foul ball. And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Eric Miller out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Walker.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now here is Marcus Semien. Check swing, called strike.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Garcia, the runner at first with two gone.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for
Back
Texas.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Caleb Bosley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Right side, hard hit. Semien, toss over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Got to say, as a fan here at Oracle Park, there might not be a prettier view at any other stadium. You look out over the bay, you see McCovey Cove. Just a terrific place to catch a ball game. My blood pressure goes down every time I walk into this place.
Pup batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Sean Armstrong up and throwing. Next pitch is outside.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one ripped left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. The relay to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
1 out. Runner at second. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
outside.
One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. That one fouled off. Man at second. Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Right fielder, Mike
2 on, 1 out.
Yastrzemski.
Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. In the air to left center. Taveras settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. And digging in for
Now
San Francisco,
batting, the
Willy
shortstop,
Adames.
Willy Adames.
That misses
Ball
the
1.
zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And that misses. And now 2-0.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swinging a drive, deep right field. Going back on this one. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So they strand a pair. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Rangers 2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. And the first offering is not close. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. At the plate, Jonah Heim. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. And ball 1. Next pitch is outside. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
To third, and it's just foul. That was close. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. Jump throw. Pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
One down, runner at first. And the batter now, Jake Burger. Just missed.
1-0.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one missing inside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Taveras in the box now, takes strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
So the tying run at second. Grounder might be two. To second, there's one. The double play ends it right here.
Well, looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.